Hi there, Pisces. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I've got great news for you this week. Saturn, the planet of focus and discipline, which has been out of phase in Scorpio, is finally moving direct after 4 months of being out of phase. And that's a big deal for you. Finally, we're approaching a time, this is July 14 through 20, when we're finally feeling as if we're getting the gist of 2014. Another big exciting thing happening is that Jupiter is moving into Leo, and that is going to be transiting your 8th house of joint resources and joint finances. So teaming up with someone is going to be a good idea. It'll actually work out really well for you. But it's a year-long process. Jupiter is in Leo for a year, so you don't have to rush into anything. It's also going to be a good time for you to get into health. Your 6th house of health, beauty, hard work. It's a good time for you to really set goals for yourself. If you want to lose a certain amount of weight, write it down. Know what that amount is. If you want to change the body fat, if you want to do something work-wise and get that promotion, or, outsell everyone, whatever it is you do, be the best at it. And I think that the planetary play that we're going to have over the next couple of months, Saturn moving direct and Uranus in Aries, your 2nd house of money and self-esteem, and Jupiter in Leo, is really going to reap a lot of benefits. And while Jupiter is in Leo, being a fire sign, the fire and air signs really gain the most from that. But that's not to say there's not a trickle-down effect. And of course, with your rising sign, which could be an air or fire sign, you could be picking up a lot of the Jupiter influence on that end of it as well. It's just a matter of knowing where Jupiter is in your chart, which can be very interesting. If Jupiter is in Leo, you're really going to have a gangbuster year. And you must remember that. So get your chart out and find out where Jupiter is and see, if it's in Leo or in Aries or in Aquarius, because all of that will really, give you a better idea of what area Jupiter's going to be affecting, and if you should really go for it. Also, it's good to know where Saturn is. Really is good to know where everything is, because so many times I tell someone about the Pisces characteristics, and they say, that sounds nothing like me. And I said, that's probably because you're, Aries rising or Sagittarius rising, and you live your life that way. You don't live your life as a Pisces. You don't see yourself as a Pisces, but, other people might. So I think it's really important when you're reading your horoscope and when you're listening to what I'm saying or anybody's saying, that you have your chart next to you so you get the gist. This is a really good week for you, though, over the weekend, to start thinking seriously about what it is you want to do now that Saturn is moving into Scorpio, getting serious about higher education, about travel, about your philosophical side. What is it that really makes you happy and that you want to continue with? Thanks so much for the call. Look forward to speaking to you next week, Pisces.